Hi, good evening. This is Bhavjit from Tractor to Twitter, and we will discuss about today's updates. As promised earlier, so we will, from today onwards, we will start conducting these day updates in English and Hindi. And for last few days, we have been concluding the summary of the day update after every session in Hindi. And since we have followers from other parts of country, which they're not familiar with Hindi as well, sorry, other parts of India, and they're not very much comfortable in Hindi. So on alternate days, we will try to discuss about the updates in English as well. So today, the main highlights are the offer which was made by the government to the farmer unions. So the government offered that they can suspend these laws for 18 months, and during those 18 months, then they will form a committee, and then they will look into the pros and cons of these laws. And at the same time, they also discussed about MSP. So we will discuss in details with Sandeep, and very soon, and he's almost ready to jump in. And then there are a few updates about the tractor rally as well, which farmers have planned to parade in Delhi on the Republic Day. So let's join Sandeep in.
Hi Bhavji,
Hey
रात का
Sandeep,
time
how
है
are you?
ठंडा. I'm fine, but what are you?
Not bad. So how's the weather there, Sandeep?
It's cold. I was just drinking tea. So farmer leaders they started meeting at 11 a.m. First they had meeting
Okay.
with police. Then from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. They had
Yeah.
meeting with the Punjab's farmer unions met, and then now United Farmers Front is meeting at their
Okay.
meeting place at the Hindustan Tiles, and
Okay.
till now they have not come out, and not even a single piece of information have come out, and journalists are still waiting there, so that farm leaders can come, should come, and they will get to know what will happen. What is their stand
Okay.
on yesterday's on the proposal the government presented to them yesterday, and but till now they have not received anything, and we even received a message from inside the meeting that journalists should not speculate anything. They said meeting is ongoing and all major issues are being discussed, and is high, and they even cancelled a press conference today. Farmer leaders was
Okay.
about to, it was scheduled that they will address the press conference, they would address the press conference, but they have refused. So press conference has been cancelled, but still journalists are there waiting for farm leaders to come out and tell them what will happen next. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. maybe or 12 p.m. and the farm leaders will meet the central government representatives, central government ministers at Vigyan Bhavan, and then we will get to know what is their stand on yesterday, as you know, on yesterday's proposal. As you may know, that yesterday farm leaders and central government ministers they met at Vigyan Bhavan. The government refused to repeal the laws. Farm leaders demanded that laws should be repealed, and then there was discussion on NIA. But the main biggest breakthrough the central government got, that they presented a proposal to the farm leaders that they will form a
Mm-hmm.
committee. They will suspend farm laws for a year and a half, and then they will form a
Yep.
committee, and then that committee will that committee will decide what to do next. If they want to
Okay.
repeal, that committee will decide what to do next. But till now, farm leaders have not made their stand clear what they would do. So everyone is waiting. Even I don't know. No one knows what's going inside the meeting. There are different sort of rumors which are going on, but we can't believe the
Okay.
rumors. At least we want one farm leaders to come out and say on the record what is the view of United Farmers Front.
Okay. So you mean to say that the farm leaders are still discussing about the government offer since 11 a.m. today morning, right? And they still haven't
Yeah,
come out
yeah.
with any information.
Yeah, you is a marathon meeting. You know, since 12 a.m. they are in the meeting, and till now they have not came out, and not even a
Okay.
single piece of information have come out. And it means that they are negotiating hard. They are planning what to do next, and we will get to know what happened in the meeting when farm leaders came out, or they issue a press release or a press statement, or they address the press conference. But as I already told you that they have cancelled the press conference today. They were scheduled to address the press conference at 5:30 p.m., but they did not. They cancelled the press conference.
So when we talk about this meeting, so this meeting consists of all the leaders from all the unions, or it's like they're discussing separately with their own members?
No, meeting consists of the United Farmers Front. The Farmers Front, the 40
Okay,
leaders who go to meet the central government representative.
okay. And did you get any information regarding the tractor rally?
So regarding tractor rally, farm leaders want that they have already said that they will go to Delhi, and Delhi police is like you should not go. You should take the alternative route. You should go to the KMP Kundali Manesar and Pallewal Expressway, and that rally you may have heard about the rehearsal parade, and we had
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
they had taken
Yes,
out the police wants the farm leaders, the
yes.
farmers to go on that route, but the farm leaders have said that they will take out the rally. It means that it's being a building a pressure. The 26th January's call has built a pressure
Okay.
on the government. That's why it has presented a proposal that it will suspend the three new farm laws for a year and a half.
Okay. And Sandeep, like you tweeted yesterday that there has been very strong reinforcements and a lot of guys from the paramilitary forces they were deployed and the Delhi police they were also deployed on the other side of the border. Is the situation still same as of today while we are speaking?
Yeah, situation is same. We have not seen the fresh deployments, but yesterday we had talked to some people, the some police officials, and they, not police officials, they were constables. So they told informally that we are freshly deployed. We don't know for how long they would be we would
Okay.
be there. So we don't know. And apart from this, if we talk about the 26th January tractor rally, and you know Punjabis are celebrating, and today tractor rally
Yep.
in my hometown in Machhiwada was taken out, and farmers are curious.
Okay.
They want to come to Delhi. So I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
seen
yeah.
that more people from Amritsar, Kisan Mazdoor Sangharsh Committee's new convoy today arrived here. And apart from this, 40 tractors from Jalandhar have arrived, and they brought those tractors in trolleys. They had this tractor and trolley. Then they brought two tractors. They loaded two tractors into a trolley to cut costs, to
To cut cost.
save the money. Yeah, to cut costs. And they
Yeah.
say that
Even
yeah, yeah, you can go.
Yeah, even from my village, they're loading two tractors in a trolley to cut the cost, and generally it takes like one tractor consumes like 50 liters of diesel just on one way, like traveling from Ludhiana to Delhi, and in a trolley, even they are trying to connect them via the chains so that only one tractor should pull all other tractors, and rest of them they should be just turned on to manage the steering and the brakes. So in that sense, it will cost them only 10% of what it actually would have costed them if they are driving to Delhi. So
So
it's a good tactic. It's a very much smart thing to do.
Bhavjit, we can say that it's an innovative method. The farmers are Jugadi. Like we have heard what the Jatt Jugadi is. Yeah? So that's what Jatt Jugadi are. You can see that. And they are doing all those things to save money.
Okay,
And
and
apart from
okay,
this,
like yeah,
I, would, I want to add something. So today, a Kabaddi tournament was held close to Singhu border stage, and it was held
okay,
on that side. So there were teams, Kabaddi teams, and they performed. And I am told that they are playing there. They are playing that Kabaddi tournament to raise money for farmers, for farmer protest. And there were flags of different countries from India to UK, Canada, US, and some other countries. So
so
like even now they are even playing kabaddi here. It sends a huge message. Like you say that Punjab's youth has been ruined. They are taking drugs. They are doing this. They are doing that. ਤੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਰੇਡਾਂ ਪੈ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਆ ਹੁਣ ਕਿ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੱਥ
Rida
ਮਾਰ ਕੇ
Varian,
ਪੱਟਾਂ
yeah,
ਤੇ
yeah,
ਪੈਂਦੇ
yeah.
ਰੇਡ ਨੇ.
Yeah. So on Singhu border, I've been there multiple times, but I don't know where they're actually playing. So it looked to be a ground, proper playground. So where was it all happening?
So it happened like close to 2 kilometers from Sinkuwada State towards
Okay,
Haryana side, and on their side is the Haryana side, and on their side they
okay.
had this empty plot, and they were playing there. So they
They
brought
were
a
playing.
stadium. They brought a stadium like it is made from a iron rods I think, and they brought this from Punjab, and they held it. It
Okay,
is a jugaad system. You can say they brought it with a trolley, and then they put it
okay.
there. And now, like we see it in our villages that whenever they hold some tournament, host tournament, and then you have these people sitting on tractors on top of tractors. That's what we saw. Like I think Delhi has become Punjab. दिल्ली पंजाब
Okay.
बन गया है. So
Delhi Punjab
that's
ban
what is
gaya.
happening. Yeah, and apart from this,
So,
and our entire community has come together to support the farmers. And in from Punjab, I'm getting the reports that villages who used to host the whole annual sports tournaments in their villages, now they have cancelled. Most of them have been cancelled because they say that we have lost more than 100 farmers in the farmer struggle. So we
okay.
can't celebrate anything. So we will not host a tournament. And some have even decided that they would send the help to the farmer protest, and that's their plan. So I think our entire community, entire Punjab has come together to fight against these three new farm laws. New farm laws.
Okay. And Sandeep, let's go back to the yesterday's offer, which was made by the government, that 18 months suspension. So, like our leaders, they have already requested not to speculate regarding the offer or what the unions are thinking about. Have you tried to reach out to the protesters, like the layman people, those who are not part of the decision making, like the trolleys, the farmers? And have you tried to talk to them what they think about this offer? Which side they think the leaders should choose?
So I don't know what leaders would decide, but I know definitely what people want. People want that three new laws should be repealed, and that's their only
Okay.
demand. They have said that we came is the first time since 1947 that we have laid siege to Delhi, and they want these new laws cancelled. And they said that if we go back to Punjab, the government suspends these laws for a year and a half, and we go back
Yeah.
to Punjab, and you never know, the government may bring these laws after a year and a half, and you will not be able to gather, bring so many people here then. So that's going to be a problem. So people are like that we
Hmm.
don't trust the government, as it is used to it used to say that these laws are beneficial for the farmers.
Sandeep, we cannot listen to you. We cannot listen to you. We cannot listen to you.
Now you can listen.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah, it's fine now. It's fine now. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And
So the
and also, Sandeep, one thing more. In yesterday's meeting, yeah, in yesterday's meeting, so we also got an update. Sandeep, am I audible?
yeah, yeah. You are audible.
Yeah. In yesterday's meeting, we also got an update that the agriculture minister they accepted that these laws are like they should be under the state control. These are the state subject. So they on a sider note, they admitted that these laws were enacted bypassing kind of like a constitution or whatever the state subject is. The central government try to encroach that. So do you have any updates?
Yeah, I have heard that. I have read their statement, the farm leader statement. So they have said that Narendra Tomar said this, but I think we should not go into what he said or what he did not said. But the thing
Mhm.
is that what they want to do, what is their intention, what they did. Yeah, they have accepted that is a state subject. Yeah, they have accepted, but they brought these new farm laws, and now they don't want to cancel them. So that's a
Yeah,
problem. Like yeah, these people, they will say anything. They even wish the farm leaders on Guru Parab, and
exactly.
they wished on Guru Gobind Singh's birthday by Jayanti while they send notices to Guru Gobind Singh's
Yeah.
Singhs in Punjab.
Yes, yes, yes.
These people, I don't trust them much. Okay,
Yeah,
that's personal
and
opinion.
we also ran a poll on our Twitter handle that is the suspension of farm bills for 1.5 years sufficient? And almost more than 1,816 people have voted so far, and 92% have voted for no. Like they also feel that this temporary suspension is not sufficient enough, which is, I think, in sync with what you have observed there on the ground level, that people are not trusting the government because they have turned colors so many times in the past. Sometimes they are attacking us on our on due to the religion, due to what we wear, and sometimes they try to spread the misinformation. So yeah, you are right. I mean, there's a consensus among the people. Again, we are not speculating because the leaders have requested not to choose any particular side, not to try to convince people whether it's a good option or not. But again, we try to talk to people. Sandeep try to talk to people on the ground, and we try to get an opinion on our Twitter handle. So I think there is a quorum that people feel that this is not sufficient. And Sandeep, you have any other points to add to this survey?
So yeah, is a common consensus, as you have already told, as you have already said, that people want that they want to enter Delhi. They will go only back. They will only go back after these three farm laws are repealed. And apart
Repeat
from
back,
this,
yeah.
that yeah, people are in high spirits. They don't want to go back. They want to achieve the target they had set. They were told that we will go back only after these three farm laws are repealed. And if the farmer unions compromise, then it's going to be a huge problem. You just can't
Yes,
change your target. Yeah, you brought them here from Punjab and from other states. Even people from Maharashtra are here. Today,
yes,
a group of from Maharashtra arrived here. Held these posters of Shivaji, Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar, Jyotiba Phule,
yes,
and even they are here. So you can't bring so many people, around 500,000 people here, and then you can't
yeah,
say, oh, we need to go back. You brought them here by promising that we will go back only after getting these three laws repealed, and then that's going to be a huge
yes,
problem. Like you have 5 lakh people here, and then they have 10 lakh shoes or 10 lakh chappals, you can say, and that's going to be a huge
yes,
problem for these people. If government does not
exactly.
repeal that, then it's going to be a huge problem.
Yeah, and one last thing, Sandeep, we have watched a lot of videos going on on Facebook and other social media platforms. So there are permanent structures being built up there. I mean, considering that it's going to take a lot of time and it will run for a couple of more weeks or even months, so people have started constructing the permanent establishments there. It's more like the new cities are coming up there. So did you get a chance to visit any of them?
Yeah, Abhijit, like a fortnight ago, the rain has started,
Yes,
and at
yes.
that time, people were forced. They had
Yeah.
no other option but to build the permanent structure. And on that side, a man had built a Bhat Nivas. His Gotra is a Bhat, so he built his own home here and on the road. So it's not a big problem. Like I think a colony of Punjab is being built here.
Yeah.
So apart from this, I want to add one more thing. So just last night, some farmers had captured a man who had set a tent on fire. So these youngsters, they went
Okay.
and they captured him, and a major incident could have happened if they were not at that side. So they captured him,
Yeah.
and then now, just a half an hour ago, he was handed over to Haryana police, and it is being said that he is mentally upset, and Haryana police they handed over him to Haryana police. Now they will take him for a medical examination, and he's from a
Checkup.
Jat
Okay.
community. And yeah,
All right.
and that's what, yeah, they have said that farm leaders have said that he's not some antisocial element. He's
Okay.
just a mentally upset people. But I don't know
Yeah.
why. If you see the pattern in last 5 to 6 years in Punjab, the BSB desecration of Guru Granth Sahib
Yes.
happened.
Yes. Yes.
Then who did
Yeah.
that? The people are like, this man is mentally upset. Then why only mentally upset people go and target the Punjabis or Sikh community? They go to Gurdwara
Yes.
and they set Guru Granth Sahib's Saroop on fire. Why did they do those things? Why they came to protest of the Punjabi farmers? Mostly 99% of Punjabis, I would say. And why he came to this protest side? He set fire on this. Why he did not went to police thana or any other government building?
Exactly.
And that's a major question.
Yes. 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 So Sandeep, from last few days and in mainland Punjab, so we witnessed that the weather is getting better now. It's getting back to normal. So there is no cold wave there. So what's the situation at Singhu border? So is it still too cold there, and how are people managing there?
No, no, no. It's much better compared to the last week, and it's getting better day
Okay.
by day. As you know,
Day
Lohri
by
have
day.
passed. Yeah, the environment is changing, and weather is
Okay.
changing. Like, it's changing here too. It's in India.
Okay, okay. So we will not keep you busy for longer because I think you also need to observe what's coming out of the meeting. So
Yeah,
we
yeah. I want to
will
go there.
conclude this. Yeah, we will conclude this session today, and we will again join tomorrow around the same time. So to all the viewers, take care and good evening. Good evening, Sandeep.
Thanks a lot, Bhavji. Thanks a lot. See you soon.
Cheers.